What's up guys, it's Banu here from Andro.com. Some people like Android phones, some people like iPhones. There are particular reasons as to why different people like different phones. So I was thinking the other day, wouldn't it be cool if we get a combination of the features that we love on Android, on iOS, and vice versa. The features that we love on iPhones, on Android. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing about 5 iPhone features that I want to see on Android. I've also made another video where I discuss 5 Android features that I want to see on iOS as well. If you want, you can check out that video. I'll have a card right here as well as a link down below in the description. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and smash the subscribe button right now. Let's get started with today's video. The first thing is software updates. We all have to agree that there is a big fragmentation issue when it comes to software updates on Android. It has actually been fixed to a bigger extent now. At least now we get security patches and minor updates occasionally on Android devices, but back then we didn't get any type of updates, especially for mid-range phones or lower-end phones. But now we get the security patches and all of the little updates, and when it comes to the higher end, definitely we get 1 or 2 major updates, but sometimes it takes some time. So I think that is what I would prefer to be fixed on Android. That is something that I would take from the iPhone, because with iOS they just push out one global update and everyone everywhere in the world gets the update and they are on the latest version of iOS. So a similar system, if it can be implemented in the future with a future version of Android, that would be great. I know based on how Android is built, that is not possible, especially with the different companies adding their skins on top of it. So they have to do a lot of testing. They have to implement on top of the AOSP build. They have to build their versions, their dialers, their contacts app, their camera, and all of the other little things that they need to do. So it's practically a little bit difficult, but if that can be done, that's gonna be perfect for Android. The second thing is iMessage. A lot of people in the US use iMessage, and even here in Sri Lanka, I know a few people who use iMessage as their primary method of communication. I mean, you can't really blame them because it has a lot of cool features that are built into it, like even the stickers and all. It's really convenient. So if we can have iMessage on Android, then even the people who use an Android phone can really rejoice and join in the fun. But I'm really not sure whether Apple will really do this, because iMessage is one of the main features that they have on the iPhone that will bring more and more people onto the ecosystem. So I'm not sure whether this will happen, but this is definitely on my wish list. The third thing that I have on my list is gestures. Let me clarify this. The gestures on the iPhone 10 and above have been far superior to anything else that we have seen on Android. The gestures work so much better on iOS than on Android. So I would really like if Android manufacturers can implement a similar system on Android phones as well. Especially when it comes to a company like Samsung with One UI, I really don't like their gesture implementation. I think companies like Google and Huawei have done a better gesture implementation when compared to the gesture implementation that we see on Samsung. So hopefully we can have a unified system when it comes to the gestures, so we don't really have to think a lot when it comes to using, when we move around in different devices, the way you have to control your gestures will be different. So I really hope that will be fixed on a future version of Android. The fourth thing on my list is the mute switch. The mute switch on the iPhone is one of the most important things that I think everyone else should copy. OnePlus actually implemented the mute switch, and it's one of the main reasons why I actually prefer OnePlus smartphones. So hopefully more and more Android manufacturers can implement this mute switch, because then silencing your phone is just a matter of just flipping the switch. So as soon as you flip the switch, you're into silent mode. And let's say when you go to a meeting, you flip the switch, you're in silent mode, and after the meeting you just flip the switch the other way, and now you're not on silent mode. So that's pretty convenient, and I really hope to see that in a future version of Android. And maybe they can take it up a notch by adding a little bit of custom feature into it. Maybe they can let us customize how it happens. Maybe they can take it up to the extent where when we mute the switch, they can allow us to just mute the ringing tone or just mute everything like the media controls and everything else. So having fine control like that would be really fun. The last point on my list is app selection and app quality. It's no secret that some apps work better on iPhone than on Android. Maybe it's the development language that you're using to build it, or maybe it's just that some developers prefer to give the preference to iOS over Android. But I personally would like to see a unified experience throughout all the platforms. Let's take an app like Instagram for an example. Most of the features will reach the Instagram app on iOS faster than it reaches the Android version. And even after that, some features work better on the iPhone than on Android. In the future, I would like to see a unified app experience. Whether I'm using an Android phone or an iPhone, I want the apps to work similarly without any issues. Well guys, that's the list. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now. And follow me on social media for behind the scenes and updates. I'm at Andro Dollar. All the links are given down below in the description. And stay tuned to androdollar.com for all the latest from the tech world. Definitely share this video if you think this was useful. And until I see you guys in my next video, this is Banu signing out.